Peace and well. So I wanted to make another video because this journey is real, as is all of our journeys. But I think I underestimated the impact of this journey revolving around my pickleball journey and wellness pertaining to food. So I'm still trying to process this, so I appreciate your patience and bearing with me. All right, so I was walking, and I keep beating on the table, so apologies for the shaky camera. I will stop beating on the table. Okay, so just finished up walking with some friends, and we were just, asking each other what we're going to eat. And that's just something general, like, hey, what are you going to pick up? What are you eating? What are you eating? Just to get ideas or whatever. And I got to thinking that normally I would say, oh, chicken or a salad or pizza. I would have something to say regarding what I'm going to eat. This time, no, it wasn't like that. I was clueless, speechless, did not know, because I'm still trying to redo some things regarding my food choices. And so this is different, okay? And I thought about what I ate yesterday. And I had an apple for breakfast. For lunch, I had tuna and chips and water. And I'm rethinking the tuna thing, the whole tuna thing. This has wild caught, but that's another video too, about some salmon that I got that was wild caught, that was labeled wild caught. But they are farming salmon in the ocean, and as long as they're farming it in the ocean, they can put wild caught on the salmon, and it's still not natural conditions for the salmon. It's being farmed. They're eating their own poop. They're in. It's almost like that world, that place where they have animals jumping out the water, doing tricks and everything. And some of those animals, they wanted to label aggressive because a lot of the trainers were unlived by these mammals, the orcas. And okay, but you're the one that took them out of their natural environment. Okay, I'm not going to get off on that tangent, but pretty much what I'm saying is the conditions that these animals are in when they are taken out of their natural habitat and farmed or put in confinements and, only fed if they performed and things like that, is kind of, what's the word I want to use? Unnatural, very unnatural. Okay, so anyways, I got on that saying that I'm rethinking eating the tuna. So the apple for breakfast, tuna and chips for lunch, and I had an apple for dinner. Literally, that is all that I ate, and I try and be mindful because of my size, and I know the benefits of using food as fuel. I try to be try to be mindful of what I eat as far as benefiting my caloric intake. So I try and get at least, I would like to get 2,000 calories in a day just to maintain or, add a few pounds. And yesterday, eating that, going through this process where I'm just trying to rethink what I'm eating and just move some stuff around. What was that? I think that was probably under 500 calories. If I had to guess, I don't know, but I don't even know what 2 apples. The chips was probably the largest amount of calories that I consumed yesterday. All right. So I had an apple for breakfast, and that's normally okay for me because sometimes before I go play pickleball, I will eat an apple or a banana and play, and then afterwards, I'll go get a nice lunch or have nice lunch or whatever. But today I was speechless, and I'm just trying to figure out. I probably will end up doing a salad and use the arugula, which I'm substituting for spinach that I normally put in a salad, and my chickpeas as opposed to the pasta. If you saw I don't know which video that was, but previous video where I talked about that. So after our little walking and me thinking about new foods to purchase or create or make, I decided to pick up these jars on my way back. So I have this one right here, this jar. It is 86 millimeters. Okay, so we're not on the metric system. And I'm trying to look for liters, but I guess it's not on there. Okay, so anyways, this is one jar that I got. And this is another jar that I got, and this one is 70 millimeters. Should be milliliters if it's a liquid, but I don't know. I'm doing that wrong. Okay. All right, so here's the other one. And I got these. And I know for anyone who's saying, what the heck? Why did you go get those? All right, so I got these glass. And years ago, I replaced plastic, any type of, plastic containers or whatever. I've slowly transitioned to glass products. So I got these 3 as well, glass. And what I'm going to use these for is, I was telling you guys how I ran across the videos of Dr. Bobby. And in one of the videos, he was talking about okra water. Okra water. And I'm looking at that video so crazy, like, what the heck? But of course, being open-minded and wanting to do better and listening to someone who I've gotten the seedless, like, this is some powerful information, basically, okay? So that's why I bought these containers or jars, because I figured that I could start making okra water, because you have to stay hydrated. And in one of the videos, I was saying that I have to start making some of my own beverages to consume, because I'm not buying any more of the juices, that's in the plastic bottle, what I was mentioning, but the concentrated stuff, natural flavors or whatever, you really don't know. So I'm going to try the okra water. And I mentioned in the video how I make my own salad dressings now. And I couldn't think of the exact name, but I know this was one of the, this is literally empty, but this was one of the um, balsamic vinegar of Modena. So that was really, 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 really good. And because of that, I couldn't find it again. And so I went to Trader Joe's and I found this one, which is almost empty too, or almost gone as well. But I got this from Trader Joe's and this is really good. So I put this on my salad along with honey. I think I got this honey from Trader Joe's as well, probably around the same time I got that. But so I put the honey in the balsamic aceto or whatever on my salad with the honey, and it really does well. At least I like it, and I'm just throwing some ideas out there for anybody else who may be trying to change or move to a higher level in what they're eating and trying to get as much as possible that Whole Foods have to offer us. That's a huge benefit. All right. I also mentioned in the last video about that last little block of cheese that I have that I would put on my pizza and everything. So I'm going to put some of that in the salad just to get rid of. I don't want to throw that out like I threw out the flour, the pasta. I poured that juice out. I think it's some other stuff I tossed. I can't think of. But at any rate, I am going to finish off the cheese and just not buy anymore. And normally I would get the feta cheese or the goat cheese, which I like, and that's good. But with this whole rethinking now, it's almost like, and I know this, the milk that animals produce is for their offspring. It's for animals. It's not for Homo sapiens or human beings, okay? Human beings. Our milk is supposed to come from our parents or other humans. I know they have breast milk banks. You know, a lot of athletes decided to, get breast milk to have and get the benefits of that during their athletic careers. So they get breast milk from breast milk banks where mothers have donated their milk to breast milk banks. So I've said that to say I like feta cheese, and goat milk is supposed to be better for you, but it's still not a Homo sapien. So I'm still trying to figure and work this out. I may just have to, but there's a real Parmigiano cheese that I also purchased. I'm out of it, but it comes in a jar, and I may just buy that until I figure this thing out, okay? But, and it's so funny because somebody was saying that, you know how they use the female essence to sell any and everything in a way that's really degrading and disrespectful. But when you see a female who's breastfeeding, some people just want to have a conniption fit, and that is so natural. But anyways, I digress, and I won't go there and get into that. But yeah, so I'm going to try the okra water, and let that be part of my hydration, and just go from there and just continue to process this and work this out, because I just thought I was good and okay until I came across new information. And so we're just gonna see what becomes. All right, so just want to make this quick video, and I hope all is well in your world wherever you are, and well in peace.